Hey, greetings. I'm Dr. Ask, and I'm here in my wonderful home abode. So, any rate, today is definitely a great day, and of course, it's just this really sucks, and I'm gonna tell you why it sucks. It sucks because you know. Well, let me share a couple of things because it's my birthday. I That's pretty much the only thing I really celebrate besides everybody else's birthday. We celebrate each other's birthdays, and for my birthday, I pretty much act like a brat every year because I was looking forward to this birthday year, especially after meeting my biological mother and family because of more gifts. No, not just because of that. I'm just joking, just jokes, but because of the love aspect of things, and just every year used to be really hard for me, in knowing that I was adopted and knowing like, hey, this is the day I was actually giving up. Okay, so it was difficult. So I would always try to mask it with fun, and my parents always masked it as well with fun and gifts and money and whatever I want to do. Right. So this year sucks in the fashion of not being able to meet my brothers, because of the fact that we are, dealing with the COVID-19, etc., and the coronavirus, what have you. So I'm unable to make the trip to St. Louis and other various places that other my other sibling live, which in Illinois. So I'm unable to meet that and other aunts and different generations of family that I missed out on in growing up. So again, that's kind of where my energy is, and I'm kind of pissed off about that, as far as my birthday. So finally, I have some healing in the regards of being adopted and knowing where I came from, but not being able to honor and celebrate it the way that I wanted to. So, but no, I'm not gonna do woe's me, right? But I do kind of feel like woe's me, but I'm not gonna do woe's me. So another thing that I've been really thinking about, and my birthday is this coming Sunday, so I'm gonna put, I'm a Taurus, and I don't know if you all know anything about Tauruses, but Tauruses, we love money. So here is my Cash App. For anybody that want to throw a dollar, $2, whatever it is, say what I thought, or just say happy birthday to me. That's fine. That's fine as well. And today, of course, because of the COVID-19 and the coronavirus, I have taken the liberty to buy myself one of these and doing my own nails, which I'm not this big, the best nail painter of them all. So I did something different with my nails. I tried to do like a little cute design on them. You can't really appreciate it till you see all the other nails. They're kind of like a dot. This was like a dot, dot, dot. Because people, because I do, when I talk, sometimes when I'm texting, I'll be like dot, 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 and then they have on the text, they have like this huge dot. So this is what this represents. So I just wanted to do something different. My toes kind of look the same. So I just wanted to do something really cute and fun, just to do something differently. And of course, because I can paint my own, because I can do it, I have different colors and I can do my own nails. I told my husband don't get used to it just because of the virus that's going on now. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna get my nails and my eyebrows done and things like that. And I did my own eyebrows as well. So I just cleaned them up. I didn't do the waxing that they do. I usually get my eyebrows waxed. I usually get a massage. I usually do my own nails and a facial. I did my own facial. And I put a little lip gloss on for you guys, so I could be festive, and cleaned up my eyebrows a little bit. They're kind of sore. My face is a little sore from plucking, because usually when you wax them, you kind of, when they wax them, they'll pluck them just a tad bit But this whole experience has been plucking, plucking, plucking. So all this hair being pluck, pluck, pluck. Oh my God, it's a little sore. My face a little sore around here. So at any rate, at least I can do that, and I do my own hair anyway, so it really didn't matter, right? So last week I washed my hair, and I wanted to do something fun and festival, considering it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me! Salute, Mac J. I was just telling everybody about girl stuff about how I did my own nails, and you know we gotta do we gotta do. Some people, even with some folks at barbers, even if you don't not necessarily cut your hair, you may have to cut your hair this time or wait till you see your barber or sneak your barber over. But nevertheless, I do know a person that does come to your house, but I just didn't want to take any chances. And normally under normal circumstances, I probably would have, but not so much. It's not just about me. I do have other people that I also have to be responsible for, and I don't want to even to be exposed to the virus. But nevertheless, I know many of us have been somewhat going through agony and distress because we happen to be in these four walls. And I know these four walls are closing in. And some of us, sometimes just to even get a slight of a breather, we may even go to Walmart just to be able to step outside the house. And I myself, I've not necessarily done the Walmart thing to get, some fun time. Thank you. May 3rd. May 3rd. Don't forget, May 3rd. May 3rd is my birthday. May 3rd. This coming Sunday. But, I don't necessarily need to step to Walmart. But what I have done, because the four walls does get thin for me as well, just like you guys, because I do spend a lot of time in the home anyway. That's just that even before this virus. I spent a lot of time in the home. That's all I did was chill at the house. Or I would be in my healing center, doing clients and doing things like that. Because I'm kind of, this year for 2020, I'm going to have certain types of fun. I've always said that I want to have certain types of fun. But my fun will consist when it's necessary. But right now, what I'm trying to do is save money. And I'm trying to save money because it's absolutely necessary to save money and to pack in style and to just really solely focus on my business and my family. And if my family wants to do something and hang out and go out, prior to this, then we would have gone and hung out. My husband's sole purpose is that as well. So this definitely has been a time. I'm not gonna lie. This has definitely been a time, and it's not just about being in a house, but it's about people that are dying from being exposed to these diseases, to this disease, and also having different elements anyway. And it's a wake-up call for me as well, even as me as a healer, that sometimes we take things for granted, right? We take things for granted about spending time with each other, connecting, talking on the telephone. And now we're engulfed in talking on the conversation on the phones now or videos because we can't see each other as often as we would have, because by now I would have been in St. Louis. I would have met my brothers. I would have seen my father again. I would have seen my biological mother. I would have done a lot of things that would have had fun, and I went shopping. That's one of the things I love to do. And I also would have gone to other and met different healers. I like to do that as well. I like to meet and do different things like that. And I also may meet someone to take a class because a lot of times people do offer different classes. Again, I told you all that I was taking 2 classes at Harvard. I really need to do it. I have not done it just yet. I've registered for them. I've looked over the course. I did the intro, but I have to finish the course line. So I'm going to start working on that today. So today is definitely a day that I'm going to get started with making things happen. But other than that, I've just been pretty much cleaning my house, keeping my house clean. I done my nails last night, done my toes last night, so I'm gonna have to vacuum in the area that I'm in right now. And I have like 1 dish in the sink, which is like, it's trifling for me to even have one dish in the sink. I don't know about anybody else, but I just don't like dishes in my sink. So I'm gonna have to wash my dishes and get things done and make up my bed. I hadn't made my bed up yet. Um, my husband just got out of it because he had to go to work. So I didn't make it up from the time that he got up because I was on here doing some moderations for Brother World, aka shout out to you, Brother World. So any rate, the point is, it's just been difficult for a lot of us to really experience life the way that we need to because of this whole disease. And now life is going to change. How you doing, Ja? Life is going to change as we know it. It's changing now as we know it. Now we're gonna, once they open up the system, business is back again. We got to wear mask. We're gonna have to still have the safety distancing. And I'm not so quick to jump out there like most people. I'm not so quick to just think it's okay. I've always gotten my food delivered anyway. I wasn't going to grocery stores unless I had to. Sometimes I would go if they wouldn't get certain things or they didn't have certain things and I didn't feel like paying the $10 delivery fee. But our food is delivered here anyway. So it's not like I was going to the grocery store. It wasn't like that I was going to the shopping store, to the shopping malls or shopping, because I did most of my shopping online. Go to a particular place and go and get my clothes. So it's not like I was doing a whole lot of socializing. I don't really have friends other than on social media. So it's like, you know, this doesn't really, it's not going to affect me on the terms, it just affects me on the terms of getting my nails done. That's only massages. That's the only thing that this has affected me on. And my business, I'm still doing my business. My husband's still working, it's just certain things like my mother-in-law may want us to take her around or do something like that. So I'm cautious about that. So if it affects us in that sense. And of course, watching different people all around. How you doing, Brother Melvin? Thank you. My birthday not till May 3rd, y'all. Y'all wait till May 3rd. And then hit that Cash App, $1, $2, $3, $5, whatever y'all can do. Wait till May 3rd. Let me type this in here. May 3rd, y'all. Taurus season. Taurus season. But for me, it's just been kind of blah. And I'm already, you all see, I like to have fun, but I'm not really this party animal like I used to be. Back in the day, I probably used to kick it. I probably used to go around and, y'all, let's go to this new party. And then when you get older, I'm not going to be doing all that. And then when you get married, when you get older, you get a little bit more settled. So certain things I just wouldn't do as a married woman. My husband's not going for that. And certain things I'm not going for that, he may do. You sent me something? You did? Really? You sent me something? You did? I didn't even pay attention. Anyway, so I'm kind of not about that life of kicking it like I used to. I used to like be the party animal. I used to be like, yo, we get ready to go kick it. We get ready to dance. We get ready to have fun. That was me. But now that and that's probably why I've gotten a little bit heavier. Because how you doing, Purple? But I used to really, really, really have fun. Now my fun, when you get older and you start having grandchildren. And my husband's like an old man in a little body, I swear he's like an old man. He's younger than I am. And he's like an older man. And so he just be chilling type of deal. But, and for me, I was a little bit more outgoing, but now it's like, outgoing is not the place to be, is it right now? Not so much, right? So I'm kind of trying to figure out what exactly that I'm going to do really for my birthday other than sit at the damn house. What else can I do besides chill with my husband? And like I guess my children will come over and chill with me, probably bring some cake or something like that. But I really want to do something more than that. But I can't. So what do I do? I know, and I'm not really. Again, I'm not really sociable. I'm not. So it's not. It's not like I'm that sociable. But sometimes, every now and then, I might get a hair, uh, a hair out of place, and I might want to do something. Wait, but let me get my phone from over here. Oh Lord, brother Melvin, you serious? What you do? Ah, that's so sweet of you, brother Melvin. Where brother Melvin at? Brother Melvin, that was so sweet. I was like, where's my phone keep going off? That's so sweet. That is so sweet. That made me smile. Stop. I don't want to smile right now. I'm so silly. I would smile. I'm a tourist and we like money. So thank you, brother Webb Melvin. We like money. We just like money. Money make us happy. That made me happy. I'm gonna smile. Okay. I'm trying not to let me stop smiling. Stop. I don't want to smile. Stop. I don't like smiling. Wait a minute. Okay. Anyway, I was complaining. Let me complain. I know, brother. I appreciate you. That was really sweet. That was really sweet. In a masculine kind of way, though. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, I was complaining. So I don't really. I'm an Aries. We do our best to gotta get messed with. Yeah, y'all first and then we're second. But yeah, so it's just really I really want to do something fun this year, but I don't know what to do this year. What could I do fun in the house? Because me and my husband, we do have fun, but we have fun in a coupley type of way. You know what I mean? We don't have fun like we have gone back in the day. We have gone out to clubs. We have, it's not like we're gonna go to club now anyway. But I don't know. Do I do a club in my house? Because that's kind of what I want to do. Do I do a club in my house and kick it? What do I do? This is coffee, by the way, y'all. I want y'all to think I'm Jim jamming over here. That brother cracked me up talking about Jim Jam. What the hell? That brother had me cracking up. He said Jim Jam. What the hell is a Jim Jam? He got me saying it. My husband will say something to me and I'll be like, Jim Jam. And he'd be like, what you talking about? I'll be like, don't worry about it. The world got me saying some Jim Jam and stuff. What the hell? It's a Jim Jam, brother. What the hell is a Jim Jam? That's what I want to know. What the hell is a Jim Jam? You got me saying Jim Jam. Hey, thank you. I'm trying. Look, I had to do my own eyebrows. I had to use this to do my nails. I had to use this thing on this nail kit, y'all. I wasn't playing. There was no way. I had to get the crust off my feet. My husband said, don't show your feet, so I can't show you my feet. But I had to get the crustation off my feet and everything because it was just, I was looking a hot mess. He be singing Jim Jam and Jim Jenkins. I know what you say. I'm trying to say it as much because my husband be like, what are you talking about? I got to the point I'm saying world stuff. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm over here beaming. And he's like, what? You beaming? What does that mean? I'm like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's a beam team thing. You don't know. He just be looking at me, shaking my head. He said, you crazy. My husband already think I'm he said that's why he married me because I'm crazy. He already think I'm kind of crazy. And now I'm really out the chain. Yeah, I've been doing my own nails and feet. I've been doing a better job than and I did my eyebrows. Y'all see? Cause my eyebrows is thick as hell, but I can't. I'm not doing that fake eyebrows and drawing them all that stuff. And this is about the most makeup I'm gonna wear. And guess what this is? Guess what this kind of makeup is, y'all? This shea butter. That's the makeup I wear. Okay. Anyway, so I don't even know what the hell to talk about. I said I was gonna do it live. I just got up on this gym jank and just started talking shit. I don't even know what the hell to talk about because it's getting hot in here. It's hot outside. It's warm. I took my iron pills. I'll show y'all. I took my iron pills that I created. It's in this big old bottle. And they are really good for giving you iron because I have a sickle cell trait. And a lot of people think that sickle cell traits do not bother you, won't affect you, but they can. Excuse me. So you have to stay on top of your iron. Low iron and blood cells and everything. So you have to stay on top of that. So I get into making sure that on top of my other herbs that have, I have to stay on top of my iron because I don't want to feel depleted. How you doing, Miss Meat? I don't want to feel my energy depleted. Okay. So happy birthday coming up. Yay. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. And so I think what I'm gonna do also for my birthday, what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy me some of them lemon drop drinks. I'm going to drink for my birthday. I don't normally drink. Y'all know I don't normally drink. Thank you, exclusive. You are too sweet. Get you some iron. I'm telling you to get that kit when you get a chance. Get that kit because I'm telling you that it'll really help you. It'll really help you because I take those herbs and I'm telling you it really helps. It really helps. And I'm just on my weight loss thing, and I have been losing weight, but I don't know how much because I'm not looking at a scale or anything. I'm just gonna do the work of losing weight. And I have been drinking a lot of water and just kind of working out around here and moving around and stuff like that. Thank you. May 3rd, y'all. May 3rd. May 3rd. Don't forget, May 3rd, y'all. May 3rd is my birthday. And I'm going to put this in here. Brother Melvin did not already bless me. And he made me smile. I'm telling you. I get to smile. And I'm telling you, with Taurus, we love money. If it's $1, $2, $3, we don't give a damn. If you bless us with $1, we are happy. We are happy people. But I don't know. Today, I just really wanted to find out how everybody is feeling today. Like, I hope everybody's spirits is like in a decent mode because sometimes because of everything that's going on in the world, it can be traumatic and everything. It could be, and God, I got this granimal. This is actually like a little long jacket thing going. Don't think I got like a safari going on over here, but I turned 30 on Easter. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. Happy birthday, exclusive. Yeah, so yeah, my husband is a Leo as well. My husband is a Leo as well. And they are workaholics. They are workaholics, I promise you. And I'm kind of a workaholic, you know. I'm constantly always trying to do my business. I'm always thinking my business and things like that. So it's somewhat hard for me to relax. But since I've been really focusing on my business, I have been a little bit more relaxed than I used to be because I used to be a type of mother. I had 2 jobs. I was going to school and I'll be raising children and that kind of thing. And now coming up this time around with my second set of children, not that one is better than the other, but it's just I'm in a better position. So when you're in a better position to raise children, you know, you do better. Not that my children that I have raised, and I have raised my children, they're all grown now, They are really doing good. I'm very proud of them. They all work. They're paying their bills. They're not doing bad. My daughter's laid off from her job, but I mean, look what's going on. But at least she's getting income. She's getting income coming in, so that's good. So she's just looking for another one. She'll find another one. I have no doubt. The way that it is here, it is a lot of opportunity for a lot of people, despite COVID-19 or the coronavirus. There's a lot of opportunities here, so she'll bounce back and find her another job. If not, um, she has a couple of trades that she can do from the house. So I have no doubt about her bouncing back. But yeah, I'm really yeah, they kind of are. Yeah, they have a lot of they have some of my traits, but I think they doing pretty good, and I feel really good about I did my best with them. Mistakes and all, it could have been worse, but they turned out all right. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. I'm glad they learned from my mistakes. One of my mistakes that I made was going to a whole bunch of different schools, and I'm still going to do a whole bunch of different schools. But at least I'm paying out of pocket and I'm not taking out loans. So I've taken out so many student loans back in the day of going to this school, that school, that school. And yeah, I have so many different damn degrees. It's ridiculous. And I have so many associate degrees. After a while, it's like, look, I need to get my doctorate, you know. So that's one of the things I do appreciate them. My children didn't just go to college or go to school, just be going. My oldest son did, and then he was like, this is crap. I would figure out what something else to do with my life, and he has. So what can I say? He's a welder. So he has a trade. So that's what I like about all my children. They all have trades. They all know how to work in the workforce, and they also can own their own businesses. So that's one of the things that I did breed with my children. So that's what I appreciate. So these new batch of children, they're gonna be right on. They're gonna be somewhat geniuses. It's two different routes that they can possibly take dealing with my husband, dealing with me. The way that our minds are. You put two geniuses together, and I'm a genius. I promise you. It just don't seem like it because I'm kind of, but you put these two minds together, that child ain't gonna be no jokes. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm trying to, even despite the corona virus that's going on now, we are still moving forward. Let me update y'all on that. So we're still moving forward with the adoption process. So I'm really excited about that. I did wink see a little boy. Thank you, Miss Love. My birthday is May 3rd. Let me make sure I type May 3rd in there, y'all. May 3rd. I said May 31st. But thank you. But so I'm really happy about that. I did see a little boy that I don't know, it's something special about him. I've been seeing him since like last August, and he's still up for adoption. So it's just something about the little boy. I don't know. It's just something about him. He's a little cute little thing. And it's just something about him. He probably bad as hell. But but I can hang with him because I'm trying to tell you, I get them together though. But I definitely Taurus. Yeah, I know. I like little boys. My sons, I have two sons now. Officially, I have two sons biologically and my daughter biologically. And then I have two stepdaughters, So yes. And now I want boys because it's too many girls. It's way too many girls. I think little boys, I'm a better mother with sons than I am with daughters. Not saying that I can't give the appropriate love and attention to a young lady or little girl or baby girl, because I could. But it's just, I think now at this point in time in my life, I just want sons. So if I get one son, I wouldn't mind having three more boys. But if I see a little girl, or if it's a sibling set, I would have to talk my husband into, because he really doesn't want a sibling set, but I would like a sibling set. I wouldn't mind, because I think it'll be easier because they're already, bonded together, so to speak, and they already have that connection. So it wouldn't be too hard to try to bond them together. Not saying it can't be done, but I'm really no more after the twins. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I wouldn't mind twins though. I wouldn't mind twin boys, but that'll irritate me if they look just alike and I can't tell them apart. But after a while, you will be able to tell them apart. My mother, my biological mother, is a twin, but I mean, it's a boy though. Her brother is a boy. I mean, her brother obviously is a male, and he's taller than her. They look alike, but it's like, I mean, he's taller than she is. I mean, what they look like though. I mean, you can tell. I mean, but you don't know they're twins unless they say, "Hey, we're twins. We were born at the same time," but you wouldn't know. You know how some will look alike. I think with fraternal twins, some, they don't really. Obviously, they're fraternal. Fraternal twins don't look alike more so, but I think I wouldn't mind doing twins though. But the identical situation, they'll probably playing with me and tricking me all day, every day. They'll be wearing each other clothes. I wouldn't even buy. You know how with some twins you dress them alike. That wouldn't even dress them alike. I would dress them in completely different clothes because I need to. You twin. You gonna wear red and the other twin gonna wear blue or something like that. Different colors, so I will know which one is which if they're identical. But I mean, after having a child, after having twins for so long, you obviously gonna be able to tell them apart. But I'm telling you that they be done pulled the wool over my eyes. The twins will be done pull the wool over your eyes. Brother Melvin, do them twins be checking? Do they be teasing you? Are they identical or are they fraternal? And if they are identical, how long did it take you to be able to tell them apart? And have they ever played a joke on you? So I definitely would like to know that. But yeah, twins. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having twins. But yeah, again, I would like 3 more children. I wouldn't mind 3 more children. I'm saying that now. Y'all record this now. Y'all remind me. I said I wouldn't mind having 3 more, right? Probably after getting this little joker, I'll probably be like, no, that's it. That's it. I'll probably change my mind. Sometimes, we will change our mind, as far as motherhood. But whatever the creator, I think, whatever the creator would bless us with, I'm really looking forward to that because it'll be my luck and I'll end up, it'll be a situation where I'm telling you, it'll be a situation where I'll have a child. It'll be a situation where I'm thinking I'm getting 1 and I end up with 2. I'm telling you, it's always it's something about my luck. It's something about that. It'll be something deeper than what you think, Yet they're fraternal. They look alike. Okay. Well, that's cool. I don't mind that because you can, they can't really trick you. You know what I mean? With them identical ones, maybe a person have a mole right here or have a mole right there, and then the other one don't have a mole, so you might be able to recognize them in that respective. But my biological mother, she said, I always thought that you probably would have twins. And I'm like, why would you think that? She said, because I'm a twin. I'm like, well, shoot, it skipped generations though in some families. Not all children have twins. You know what I mean? And not all twins have twins. You know what I mean? Because I don't think I'm a twin. At least I don't know. On my birth certificate said a single birth. It didn't say multiple. So my biological grandmother said she didn't even know that she was having twins. She said that she pushed one out, and they was like, "Oh, wait a minute." He was like, "Wait a minute, we gotta push another." She said she thought they was kidding. No, they weren't kidding, ma'am. Here you go. And she was really shocked. And she had something for just one child, and she had to hurry up and get another child. So I'm telling you, it'd be like that sometimes. But yeah, I'm really excited about that process. And what I did like also, about the way that the government did it. And I'm really not the biggest fan of the government at times, right? Like most of us on here, right? But what I did like about the government, they didn't slow down my adoption process, although the virus is happening. So that's one of the things that I did appreciate about that. I appreciate that my caseworker is still moving around, moving along. So I'm really excited about that. So I don't know. I'm kind of wanting a baby, and I want like a 8 9 year or 8 or 9 year old. So that's kind of what I would like. So we would see how that works, and then maybe a middle child somewhere in there, because I want a baby, a little baby, and a baby could be newborn to 2 years old. That's what I would consider a baby, or a toddler. And then the 8 year old, because we see the problem is we're not enough of us are adopting older children. Some people adopt teens. I don't necessarily would like. I would raise a teen, but I would rather have a child that started off, you know younger, and then raise them into adulthood, right? So I wouldn't mind that. Your son's birthdays are in June. So they're like Geminis, right? Cool. Cool. That y'all know Brother Melvin's children are spoiled. Yeah. I oh yeah, they're boys, they're not girls. And Brother Mel was like, "Oh no, they're not girls, they're boys." But yeah, I would really like to really connect with um I think this year possibly I am going to be, probably trying to do like the little things that they do, like the little mommy and me things. I don't know. I would try that one time. I've never did that when I was having my children. I was just having my children, working, going to school, and that kind of thing, and that was it. You know what I mean? I didn't do really the whole socializations and things like that. But I'm gonna try it this time to see how the mommy and me things are. I'm gonna go once or twice, see how it is. If it's not something that I can get jiggy with, I'm not going back. But I definitely want to try. You want to try different things, especially when you're older. When you're older and I have grown up, because my children and I basically grew up together, because I had my children when I was younger. I had started having my children, and I would not recommend people do this, of course. I would not. But I was 15 when I started having my children. Well, 15 when I got pregnant, 16 when I had her, something like that. Yeah. And I would not recommend people do that. So my daughter is 30, and my son is my middle son is 20. I mean, sorry, 3 years younger than her, and the other one is 1 year younger than my other son. So that's kind of how that works. I don't have time to be remembering everybody's age. I just remember the oldest one, and then I just count down from that. And I have 4 grandchildren, so I kind of want to do things differently, because back in the day, I might have, back in the day when you might have, you know, disciplined your children a little bit differently. Nowadays, I would not discipline my children the way that I would discipline my new children. I don't want to say new children, but my other children. Um, I'm probably going to do a lot of different things differently, because of the way that the world is now. It's a different type of world. Children are different. I thought about adopting an older child at one point, but they make it hard for you, single mother. No, 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 no. That's not true. It's difficult for people who are married. They just put you through a lot of things. You just have to keep going through it. Don't allow that to make you. Don't allow that to intimidate you. Single people can adopt children. Same sex couples can adopt children, and children people can adopt different races. Yeah, because they're like trying to get us to adopt anything. I mean, I don't mean it like, I shouldn't say it like that, but they're trying to get us to be open to adopt any type of child. Because back in the day, they used to have it where black children could go only with black families, white children only with white families. Um, but we want with like a black child. Well, we would like a black child because we're black. And it's just I want to be, I want to be able to share the same culture. Now, even now, if my child, now even if they maybe from Africa or something like that, but still, my, but don't let that intimidate you because they did put us through. Like I'm telling you, they asking us all kind of crazy questions like, "What's your sex life like?" you know and children need love too, so definitely I encourage everybody to look into it. If you don't want to adopt, or that's not where your life is at this point in time, that's cool. But definitely, if you have a family member that has problem with conceiving, or if they don't have problems with conceiving, if they would like to add addition to their family, you know what I mean? Or whatever the situation is, I would just recommend that people adopt children, and definitely look into it because it's worthy. They're going to put you through a lot of stuff, but that's the nature because what they're trying to do is they're trying to screen you to make sure that you can handle it. And you don't have to make a big money because Amish people adopt children and their floors, and they have like dirt floors, no electricity. You know what I'm saying? So they adopt children all the time, and you can adopt children as well. I'm telling you. I mean, they went through our house. They did like a screening. We had to do an FBI check. Then we had to do a DFS check or whatever they call it, from make sure that we don't have any neglect on our case. We had to, our children had to get checks, had to get checked to make sure that they didn't have anything on their record, background checks. So it's all kind of things that they make you go through, but I'm telling you, it's well worth it. I'm adopted. I'm an adoptee. And my father said that we had to go through a lot of stuff too. They had to have home study. They call it home study visits. And we're pretty much done with our home study visit. So now we just have to go write it up through the board and things like that. So I don't know. I'm excited about it. Um, Although I have biological children, but for me and my husband, we always wanted to adopt children. We always wanted to adopt children. I've always wanted to adopt children because I understand what it means to be adopted. And I always wanted to because of the fact that if my parents hadn't have adopted me, then I wouldn't be, man, I don't know where I would have been. You know what I mean? I had a really good family. My adopted family, they went through their thing. And I'm telling you, I gave my parents hell. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If you ask my mother who raised me, how was I as a child? She'd be like, "No, you were good. You were fine. You just went through things like everybody else." But my father was like, "Oh hell no, she was hell on wheels." But however, it was definitely worthy because me and my father like this. I need to call him though. I'm gonna call him today. But me and my father are like this, y'all. We are like this. That is my homie. I talk to my father just like how I talk to y'all. I curse. Me and my father just had a connection. I used to curse when I was little to him and just talk to him regularly. And I'd be like, "Daddy, this, whatever did this to me." He's like, what did what? You know what I mean? We just had a close, I couldn't talk to my mother like that, of course. But we just, that's my homie. He's a good man though. Y'all don't understand. That's my dude. That's my daddy, my dude. I was a daddy girl. I would go to my daddy, be like, this to me. He'd be like, "What?" I remember one little guy came over to the house and he was talking crazy to him. My daddy done pulled out his gun, but I was getting ready to shoot him. Well, my dad did that a few times. I ain't gonna lie. My father I didn't have one of them little punk fathers. My father wasn't no joke. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, my father wasn't no soft like that. I didn't come from a soft father. My mother was a little gangster too. She was a school teacher, okay? She was something else. I remember a parent threatened my mother. My father was right in that parking lot waiting on that parent. Like, what you gonna do what to my wife and my daddy brothers? That's the type of family I came from, you know. I call my uncle right now to this day and say this is what's happening. But you know what I like about being adopted? Let me tell you what's great about being adopted is I could call my other family and be like, yo, this is what's happening. I need y'all to come up here. And I call my daddy and them family like, yo, this is what's happening. You know what I mean? But I think it's great to adopt. I think it's great to have children biologically if you can have them. Some people may not want children. Some people may want to adopt a pet. I don't know. I don't know what your speed low is, but what I'm telling you is that definitely adopt. Adopting is great. If you can, if not, recommend it to somebody else because of we don't enough of our children. Too many of us complain about children coming from these homes that just couldn't support them for whatever reason. And I'm not passing judgment on every parent because I don't think that every parent that gives their children up for adoption is a bad parent. I think what's great and responsible is the fact that you did give your child up to a better life or in hopes of a better life. And I think that more parents who know that they're not capable of taking care of that child and hopefully a family member can take that child, but if not, definitely give your child to a family who can financially responsibly take care of the child and who can give that child just as much love. And so they do have different forms of adoption. They also have guardianship, and they also have it where you can have open adoption. My adoption was semi-closed. What does that mean? That means is basically it was closed. It was closed. That's what it means because I didn't have no information and I couldn't get any information. Only information that my parents had was non-identified information, and they had my name, but they did not remember it. My parents was like, "I don't remember your name." Why didn't y'all write that down? Come on, we was changing it anyway. So, yeah, your dad's adopted. Children are our future. That's why it's important that we raise them as best to our abilities. And that's one of the things I did appreciate. Although I wasn't with my husband, my ex-husband, I didn't go, your daddy ain't, I didn't do that kind of stuff. I always uplifted him, and I would call him and be like, look, you need to call your son because your son miss you, whatever. And we had a decent co-parenting situation with both of my children's fathers, with my ex-husband and with my daughter's father. One thing I did like about my daughter's father is that I didn't really talk with him. I talked to his girlfriend. I had a close relationship with her like this, and we used to hang out. When she would come pick up my daughter, we would talk. We would sit back and talk, and wasn't drama and all that. Now my children's fathers, on the other hand, but for the most part, um, we pretty much got along to a point. You know what I mean? But I definitely liked. And my ex-husband, he had a nice woman. I really liked her. She was really a sweet person. You can tell she was really sweet. She had these earrings. I meant to. I don't have them on yet. They're upstairs, but I meant to promote them. Next time I do a video, I had them on one video one time, but I forgot to promote her. But I'm definitely going to promote her earrings that she gave me because I think she sells those. So I definitely want to promote her. But she's a sweetheart, and I don't care. Everybody's not going to be the same way that they were with you. We were toxic together. I mean, it wasn't just him, it was me too. I'm just being honest, I wasn't perfect. So, you have to live and learn in your relationships. You can't always be nasty. You can't always be a prick. You know what I mean? You can't always be nasty to the person. If the first person has hurt you, you can't be bitter for the rest of your life. I don't want to walk around and be unhappy and be nasty and disgusting toward everybody because this one person hurt me. How does that work? It's not healthy. And that's what's a lot of people problem on YouTube. A lot of these folks problem on YouTube is they're bitter Betty, bitter Betties, and bitter Tommy. I mean, I don't want to use that's bitter Tompkins. You know, because people are unhappy with their own lives. They don't appreciate what they have in their house. I'm happy. I'm not saying I have the best life in the world, but it's the best life in the world for me, and I'm happy. I don't. I'm not walking around sad, and if when I do feel not my best, I try to make myself feel my best because I don't have time. I've been, you know, unhappy in my past. Life is too short to be sitting around feeling sorry, feeling bad, feeling stank about your life. If you don't like your life, change this shit. I mean, what the hell? Why, if you don't like what you're doing, then figure out something better to do with your life. You don't like your career, your job suck, your boss suck. Shit, find you another damn job or get you a hustle, get you a business. I mean, 1 second. They working on our roof, so y'all hearing all this stuff around here. I'm okay with them working on my roof because I would rather them work on my roof than for my home to be messed up. Okay, how about go ahead and work on my roof, Strong J? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you working on my roof. I don't care how early in the morning you are here to work on my roof. Thank you. A blessing. Because I would rather be working on the roof than whether it's rain or storm and it come down in my bedroom. Okay? Work on the roof. Yes. Give it for the roof people. Give it to them. Give it clap, y'all. Anyway. Uh so, I'm not gonna walk around unhappy and stank stank. And I do have something better to do with my time to be sitting up clowning people on the YouTube streets because it's just not. I'm not bitter like that, and I don't care what everybody's talking about. I don't have time to be talking about. And what I'm not gonna do either is talk about an individual all the damn time. I do kind of have a life now. My life might not be like your life, the next person's life, the other person's life. I'm pretty boring compared to some people that be like in a club with their phone, still on the phone. What's the point of being on the phone? You at the club or you somewhere? They just be like at the club going. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. I mean, if I'm at the club, if I'm at an exciting event, well, I might take a couple of pictures, but that's gonna be about it. I'm not gonna have my phone. How you doing? Great, real. I'm not gonna have my phone the whole time kicking it like, oh yeah. That's just it's just not me. It's just not something that I'm gonna spend. I don't. I'm not gonna spend all my whole time doing all that. You know, I like to have my kind of fun. My kind of fun is just not having drama. That's my kind of fun is enjoying a great glass of some nice coffee, looking into my husband's face, cooking. If I have to cook, if I don't feel like cooking, then we order something or something like that, smiling and laughing. That is my ideal of great day. How about that? What is your ideal of a great day? You know what I mean? How about chilling with my husband being off and not being at work? That's what I like to look at. That's my husband. Keep texting me, talking about he sent something to my email. That's what my day consists of. It's fun time. I like to enjoy myself. I like to smell, and then I like sometimes I like going for walks. I like being outside. I like reading a great old book. Here's one of my books. I like reading a good old book. You know, a good old book will help your mind wander, get you some knowledge, not just Googling every damn thing on Google. Everybody is on Google, picking up Google like Google is always what it's supposed to be. And that's just not me. Okay, y'all, I'm starting to respond to my husband. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. So anyway, I like reading. I like going for walks. I like talking. I like helping people. I like meeting people who are interesting. I like learning. I like having fun. I like smiling. I like watching stuff that make me laugh. I want to laugh. Shit, I really like to laugh. I don't like being upset. I hate being mad. I mean, like that's the worst thing. I get pissed off if somebody make me mad. I'm not just angry. It's not just about being angry about the situation. It's just the fact that you made me mad. I'm pissed that you made me mad. I'm more pissed that you made me mad than the act of you making me mad, of what you did to make me mad. I don't like being upset. I don't like walking around looking crazy. Your grandson tried to take a nap on you. I don't walk around looking crazy. And it's just so much shit in this world. I remember earlier I had posted some stuff, and I was basically on Facebook, and I was basically like, hey, you know what I mean? I just said something about I had to paint my own damn nails today. Ain't that a damn shame? And it's always that one person that posts up under your post something stupid. And they're like, big deal. Everybody has to. I mean, get off my post with that negativity. I mean, everybody that looks at my posts most of the time. You like to get readings from other readers? Cool. I don't like getting readers from other readers. I don't, because of I don't like people in my energy like that. I don't like everybody in my energy doing all that as well, because I don't, because people be messed up, and a lot of people that say they're readers or healers don't really be readers or healers, and all they do is sit their ass on YouTube and start shit. So, and it'd be like some popular ones. I remember this one lady. She I ain't gonna say what, because you might know, but she's on YouTube as well. And I've had clients that have gone to her, that has gone to her before they met me. And sometimes people do team too much, and that's all I'm gonna say. And I had to fix a lot of problems. You like fishing? I'm not really a fisher because I don't want to touch the worm, and I don't eat fish. So I would just be fishing just to throw the food back in the water. I thought the point of fishing was to eat the fish, but I know a lot of times people will fish and throw the fish back in the water. But you know, so anyway, I don't eat meat and I don't eat stuff like that. So I understand though. I'm glad. I know a lot of times. I know a lot of people that go fishing is really relaxing. So I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not really for me because I don't eat fish. So do you fish and eat the fish, or do you fish and just throw the fish back? Okay, well, just comment and let me know. But I definitely like doing other things. Something I really would like to do though. Um, but I don't know what I'm gonna be able to because everything's going. I would like to go to a Comic Con one year. I would really like to do that. I would really like to do one of those things where be a whole bunch of people that I've never seen before, and go and just see what it's like to go one of those comic book inventions. I would really like to. I mean, comic book conventions. I would really like to do that. I think that would be pretty cool. So I like stuff like that. I like stuff like that. You know, when you're in the movement, you people kind of tend to talk you out of certain things, from really exploring other avenues and not being under one, and being a certain type of way. And never again would I ever like to be locked in a box. I would always like to be outside because I didn't grow up in the box. My parents allowed me to form my own opinion about things. The only opinion I couldn't form, I mean, certain things my mother didn't have was like I couldn't whistle. That really pissed me off. And I still to this day don't know how to whistle because of her. Because she said something about whistling crows or something. I don't remember some old crazy ass saying that she had. But I didn't, and then wearing red lipstick, which I would really like to wear red lipstick. And my husband is like, I don't like red lipstick; it doesn't look very attractive on you. So of course you want to attract your husband. It's not about control, but you want to be appealing to your husband. So I'm not gonna wear red lipstick. So, but anyway, I really like red lipstick. By the way, did I tell you I really like red lipstick? But anyway, so it's certain things as a in the movement, when you're in the movement, I don't want to say you're not allowed to do, but it's frowned upon. And in 2020, or me being and turning 47, I just want to be my okay, cool. I want to be myself, you know what I mean? And I don't want to be putting on any airs and trying to act like I'm this way or that way. Not that I was putting on any airs, because I wasn't. I was being myself in that time, in that moment. No catfish. Okay, cool. No time or no air. I wasn't doing that, but per se, but still, I wasn't. I didn't explore because of those factors. That's what I mean. I should say that. Only bass. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I mean, you have to do what makes you relax and makes you happy. So that's the life that I live. I do whatever makes people happy. That's why I don't care about who people date. I don't have to care about who you date. That's not my job to be responsible for who you date. It's not my responsibility to be uh, uh, defaming, disrespecting people because they like this person or they like that person. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, maybe at one point in time, not at this time. I'm kind of like whatever. Live your life, be happy. That's my thing. I don't have time to be worried about what people doing with their time. As long as they're not hurting people, children aren't being hurt, women aren't being hurt, and the man ain't being hurt. Because I'm not. I know a lot of times people really want to be called. I know the word feminist is quite the great word now, and it's a lot of feminists out there. And I don't knock people for being feminists. You got to run. All right, sis. See you later. Exclusive. Love you too. I know a lot of people are feminists. Use the word feminist, and women try to argue with me about being a feminist. I'm not really a feminist. I care about women, of course. I really do care. But I don't just care about the woman. I care about the child, and I care about the man too. I do care about the man. What do you want from me? I can't just say, "Oh, just throw him away," and I'm just going to be all concerned about the man. I'm not. I don't have daddy issues. I don't dislike my I don't dislike men because some men not right, and I don't dislike women because certain women aren't right. I mean, I judge people by how they treat me and how they treat others at times. But I mostly treat judge people based upon how they treat me. If they're good to me, I'm good to them. So my definition of a feminist, the way that they utilize it now, I would not consider myself a feminist. I am about the family. I'm about the unit. And the unit is very important for me because I grew up in a two-parent household. And that's where I came from, and that's what I know, and that's what I like. I like a two-parent household. Not saying that people can't be single parents, because that's needed too. If you're a single parent, be the best single parent you can possibly be, and that doesn't take away from the love of the child. You know what I mean? You could be you could be one of the best single parents. That's what the cards that you have been dealt. That's cool. I don't judge that either. I'm not gonna dish you on that, because that's not what I'm here for. I can't judge people based because they are a single parent. Okay, you're a single parent. Raise the child to your best ability, just like your child will be raised to the best ability in a two-parent home or a three-parent home. Nowadays people have four-parent homes. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, grandparents or parents. So I'm gonna end this live though, because y'all know I'm just babbling, and that's really what I did today. Um, yeah, I just think people just should be happy. That's kind of what I'm on. Just be happy. Don't let these four walls clown you. Go outside in your backyard. You know, go run around your house. You know, do something to make you happy despite you being in the home. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Hell, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Talk to my finish this class today. Finish this class. One of my classes. I'm gonna start my Harvard class for real, for real. No. It's a Harvard. What did I say? I think it's at Harvard. No, it's not Harvard. It's I gotta look at the other computer. Whatever I said earlier, I'll show y'all the proof that I'm taking it. I know I said two different things. Whatever that class is, whatever something Ivy League school, I'm gonna finish that class. It's a science class. I'm just taking it, you know, to put on my resume. So, anyway, much love to you, Purple. Have a blessed day. Oh, y'all, and y'all know Sunday will be my birthday. I'm gonna drop my Cash App in here as well. Um, you can bless me, bless me. If you can't, just like the damn video. Just, y'all have a great day. And I'm begging. I'm just saying, I'm a Taurus. We like money, you know. That's how we roll, you know. But we like people. We're good people. So anyway, namaste. Peace out.